that are off the charts magical and unusual, are you grounded enough and present enough to appreciate them? Are you cynical? Are you, hi, honey, um, are you cynical and just kind of want to brush things off like that as like, oh, that was something pretty? And it is, it's beautiful. And there can be so much more meaning to it if we pause to really think about it. So, welcome to your pause, because maybe you are a very, very busy person. And like my stepmom, who's a wonderful person, she goes, 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 goes. And that is how she copes. When my dad died, she was marking things off of her list of things to do. Just check, 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 check. And that is how she functioned. And that is how half of our world functions, is that task-oriented way of being. And then there's the other half who's very feeling-oriented. And neither one is right or wrong. They're both right. And so, what yoga and meditation can do for us is with yoga, we induce difficulty on the mats and we train ourselves to be still. We train ourselves to be present. We train ourselves to lean into the intensity and the discomfort, to be able to move through it more effectively, eloquently, right? And in great presence, as opposed to checking off things to do, gut, 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 go, go, go until you collapse. Or the opposite, feeling so much that it pulls you down and you get stuck. So they're both ends of the pendulum. And what yoga and meditation do is trains us to have them both, to be whole, to be able to feel in the present moment, to be able to process in the present moment, and to be able to be grounded and clear enough that we can still get our things done. Let's go inside. Find a comfortable seat. Sit with ease for this morning's practice. Let's do the Kubera Mudra. We've only got a few more days of spring. Kubera Mudra, for those who do feel so much, to be able to level it off, to be able to meet these tasks in a way that we can effectively get things done while feeling into the moment. Kubera Mudra, or palms down on your knees for grounding energy. Sit up nice and tall, drop the chin slightly, close the eyes, and let's go in. Feel the weight of your physical body melting down toward the earth. And let's start to take some deep belly breaths. In through the nose. Ha! A nice big sigh out of the mouth. Go ahead and do a couple more. Maybe even sing-songy sigh. Ha! Again. Ha! Watch the breath move in and out of the body. Hari Om. Hari, can you say that word? Hari. Hari Om. Hari Om. We translated so many different ways. But I love the translation of peace in my mind, peace in my body, peace in my life. Hari Om, peace in your mind, peace in your body, peace in your life. Hari Om, peace in our minds, peace in our bodies, peace in our lives. Hari Om, peace in their minds, peace in their bodies, peace in their lives. Hari Om. Let's sit for 1 minute, watching the breath move in and out. Bring your hands together in front of your hearts. Hari Om, peace in my mind. Say it with me. Hari Om, peace in my body. Hari Om, peace in my life. Bring your thumbs to your third eye center above the brow center. Inhale, chin up high. Exhale, bowing. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Let's go ahead and move onto our mats. I don't know if you noticed your registration. The registration I canceled last night at about 11 o'clock, thinking that I wouldn't be able to teach this morning. Fatigue and emotion. And I canceled and then I uncanceled. Come onto your hands and your knees, move your body around however you need to. And then I thought, oh my goodness, I can't cancel. Like this is what we do when something happens. This is what we do to prepare for something that happens. This is what we do for the aftermath. This is what we do to help ourselves and to help each other. Moving around, exploring, breathing, stretching, cleansing, healing, strengthening, revitalizing, regenerating. Let's go ahead and cow pose, please. Inhale, lifting up, and exhale, rounding it out. And then go ahead and move on your own and explore circular motions. Hari Om. Don't just say the words. Peace in my mind, peace in my body, and peace in my life. Let's cultivate it. Going in opposite directions. Lift up your right hand, roll out a wrist. Let's go ahead and come into spinal balancing. Extend your left leg back and your right arm forward. Come into the breath. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Experience what you're feeling. Experience the strengthening of that left arm, the left glute. Experience the strengthening of the abdominal muscles, and then experience the softening, the resilience that you grow, the patience. Take another in breath here, please. Stay for the exhalation. Ha. One more in-breath, reaching. And then exhale, put it down and alternate. Right leg back and left arm forward. Roll out a wrist, roll out the ankle. Try to get as much height and length as possible. Push the hand that's in the floor, push down into the floor. Lift the back of your heart toward the ceiling, and then stretch as though you've got two teams playing tug of war on these limbs that are in the air. Take another big breath in, please. Stay for the exhalation and soften. Release. Inhale, cow pose. Down dog is your exhalation. Ha. Ha. Wiggle it around, jump it around if you need to. Ha. Discharging emotions can come through sing-songy humming. It can come through little jumping, shaking, vibrating. It can come from losing your breath, doing some cardio. Let's take a deep breath in, lift the hips up nice and high. Hands to the back of the mat as you exhale it all out. Half lift, inhale, chest out, and forward fold, exhale. Staying here in Uttanasana, you can take your feet a little wider, interlace the arms, and then swaying the upper body side to side. What are some other ways that you can just discharge, like a traffic jam of emotions? Ha, ha, crying, weeping. But this is one of the biggest reasons that I have you hum or sigh, ha, make some vibrations with your exhalations, because it awakens and exercises and strengthens your ability to make sounds, to be able to articulate how you feel. The Vishuddha chakra, our bottleneck, it is literally the bottleneck between the heart and the head, or the heart and the mouth, being able to release, talking about your feelings. Take another big breath in, open mouth, ha, release those hands, chin to your chest, inhale, roll up, stacking the vertebrae. Keep your arms down at your sides and come into traditional mountain pose, Tadasana. Paul lived in the mountains. He owned a company that mitigated weeds organically, naturally. He was just in Africa on a missionary, teaching them, taking formulas over to them to help them with weeds, noxious weeds. Find the weight in your feet, please. Ball of the foot, heel of the foot. Shift your weight into your left foot, please. Start to lift your right heel away from the mat. Start to lift your right toes away from the mat. Rotate the ankle around. Rotate your wrists. And then everybody take an in-breath here, reaching the arms high. And when you exhale, open the knee out to the side. Elbows out, back to center, inhale, and then lean forward as you exhale, full airplane position. Balancing poses force us to be in a present moment. Can you level off, lower your right hip down, dial your right pinky toe down toward the floor? Can you activate your triceps, lengthen your spine, but don't get stuck. Don't get hard, no blunt force. It's going to help you move through this difficulty with more ease. So find a little bit of bounciness in that left knee. Activation in Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha, soft face. Take another in-breath here, please. Fingertips land as you exhale. Crawl your hands to the top of your mat. One-legged plank position. Take an in-breath here, please. When you exhale, tap your forehead to the floor. whether the left knee comes down or not. Push it back up, inhale. 2 more, exhale low. Inhale high and exhale low. Good, inhale plank position. Down dog splits is your exhalation. Bend that right knee, open the hip, explore your range of motion. Circles on the wall and on the ceiling. Drop that head and neck. Let your left heel dip a little bit. Take an in-breath. Spread right toes. Reach high. Right foot to the top of the mat as you exhale. Left knee comes down. Walk your hands up on top of your right thigh. Begin to lean into it. Not collapsing the low back. Not forcing the stretch. How about, in fact, you floss it out? So leaning and straightening. Ha. Leaning and straightening. Hari Om. Again, not just saying the words, peace in my mind, peace in my body, peace in my life, but practicing, noticing the thoughts that we have at any time, all the time, being mindful and choosing your thoughts wisely. Are they serving me spiritually? Are they fueling me? Start to find that lunge, laying the left knee, so leaning the left knee past the ankle and laying the left thigh a little closer to the floor. Take an in-breath, reach the arms up, spread the fingers, open up to the heavens, receiving the light from solar energy, from lunar energy, and from all of those who have passed. They are here. Take a big breath in, please. When you exhale, straighten your right leg, lean forward. Your fingertips can be on the floor if you want a little bit more of a restorative practice here. If you'd like to activate, you can reach the arms back, jet airplane wings, triceps and upper back muscles engaged, or fingertips on the floor, folding forward, closing the eyes, rocking the head a little side to side, and then start to draw your right toes back, maybe even move the ankle around, exploring all 3 bands of the hamstrings along with your breath. And then wherever you want to land, you're going to land in stillness. And then everybody start to bend into that right knee. You're going to pivot on the left knee to face the left side of your mat. Walk your right toes over to the left side so that your heel aligns with your left knee. Take both arms out. Take a big breath in. Right hand to the floor on the inside of that right foot. Left arm to the sky. Gently leaning the shoulder into the knee. Hugging the knee into the shoulder. Feel a lengthening of the tailbone, and that too is going to intensify that stretch in the inner thigh. How's your breath? Back up to a T on the in-breath. Left fingertips come down toward the back of your mat, straightening out the right leg as you exhale. Reach that right arm over the ear. Press down through that right big toe mound. Try not to hyperextend that lower elbow. And regardless of what your body is experiencing in the stillness, can you truly begin to build a reservoir of inner peace in your mind? Where can you feel that softening and that peace in your body? Take another big breath here, please. Stay for the exhale, look down. Slowly drop your right hand, bend your right knee, and sweep yourself back up to a modified warrior two. When you exhale, cartwheel both hands to the inside of the right foot. Toe heel your right foot over to the right side, turning right toes out. Come up on the back toes and lift the back knee. Moving the hips around. And then walking your hands forward, maybe bringing the elbows to the floor. Walking the hands up, please. Inhale to a plank position, and then exhale to all fours. Cow pose, inhale. Exhale, cat. Neutral spine, spinal balancing. Right leg goes back, left arm goes forward. Take an in-breath here, please, and then come into an awkward airplane where you take your left arm over to the left side and your right leg all the way over to the right side. See if you can see your right toes in your periphery. Deep breath in, Hari Om, say it with me. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Come back to center, inhale, reach. Left hand to the floor as you exhale. Same exhale, left toes curl under. Slowly lift your left knee away from the floor, down dog splits, inhale. Hands to the back of the mat as you exhale, right knee into the chest. Slowly roll yourself up to standing on the left leg, right knee in front of you, reach the arms to the sky. Open sesame, exhale it out. Listen for a change. Back to center on the in-breath. We're going to come into Garudasana, right leg over the left. Start to bend the left knee, moving the booty back. And then send your right arm underneath your left, bringing your palms to touch. Lifting the elbows up, sinking the hips down. Find your breath. One-legged Tadasana. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Dekasana, exhale. Hands to the floor. Crawl your hands to the top of the mat. Big breath in, one-legged plank position. Exhale, tap the forehead just once. Inhale, push it up. Down dog splits, exhale. Right leg reaches on the in-breath. Bend right knee and open the hip, exhale. Right leg high, spread toes. Right foot to the top of the mat as you exhale, left knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, pivot on the left knee, turn to a modified warrior two. Big breath in. Right hand to the floor as you exhale it all out. Inhale up to a T and all the way over. Left fingertips down, right leg straightens, right arm over. Big breath here, please. When you exhale, pull yourself up, cartwheel hands to the inside. Walk your right foot over. Lift the back knee, bring elbows down to the floor. Big breath in. Full breath out. Hari Om. Walking hands up, please. Inhale to down dog splits, reaching the right leg high. Bend the right knee, open the hip. This time, if you'd like to, you can bring your right toes down to the floor. Turn all 10 toes to face the back of the mat, lifting the hips up. Reach your right arm over. Gaze is your right middle fingernail. Big Buddha belly breath. Lion's breath it out. Ha. We're here. Ha. Ha. Come swooping around slowly, right leg up in the air, inhale. Right foot to the top of the mat as you exhale. Inhale, left foot to meet right foot, same inhale, chest out. Forward fold is your exhalation. Bend knees, chin to chest, roll yourself, resetting the spine, reaching the arms up nice and high, hands to heart, close the eyes. Hari Om. Ha. Hari Om. Hari Om. Ha. Take a moment to turn your palms flat on your heart. Feel your heart beating as you pump oxygenated blood through this heart. I'm so proud of you for showing up. Hari Om. Peace in your mind, peace in your body, peace in your life. Take a deep breath in, please. Open mouth, sing-songy, ha! Release those hands. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, lift the whole rib cage. Swan dive to your toes, interlace fingers behind the back, and fold. Releasing hands to the floor. Half lift, inhale. Left foot to the back of the mat as you exhale it all out. Inhale, right leg back, plank position. Exhale, lower knees, chest, and chin. Cobra pose. Inhale, lifting. Exhale through child's pose. Same exhale, downward facing dog. And notice anticipation. Notice jumping ahead in your mind and thinking of what we're doing next. Instead, be in the moment. Truly observe every fiber of your being. Breathe into every molecule and take the rest, the reset when you get it, to fuel you so that you can more efficiently and effectively move through these poses without anticipation or dread, or even just jumping ahead. Walk your hands to the back of the mat, please. Slide your feet all the way together for Utkatasana. Inhale, sit the butt down, lift the chest up, and pause. Exhale. Hari Om. Observe and soften. And when we practice observing and softening, or observing and activating, right? But we start to scan the body and we notice where we might be over-activating, overreacting. And so observe and soften is the art of pratyahara. Remember that word? The Sanskrit word for withdrawing the senses, going inward. Take another in-breath here, please. Soften as you exhale. Inhale, stand all the way up, elbows out, lean back. Ha. Inhale, reach it up. Hands to heart as you exhale. Shift weight into your right foot. Begin to lift your left heel. Toes, knee. Roll the ankle. Inhale, arms reach. Left knee opens. Exhale, bend elbows. Inhale to center. Airplane, exhale. Breathe. Explore. Try not to be too stiff. You can activate the calf muscle. You can activate the quadricep, but not lock the knee joint. Allowing the ankle joint, the knee joint, and the hip joint to be fluid. But yes, hugging the muscles to the bone. Take another in-breath here, please. Fingertips to the top of the mat as you exhale, one-legged plank position. Big breath in. Remember your right knee can come down for support. Exhale, tap the forehead. Inhale, push it up. Exhale, low. Two more on your own. Down dog splits. Inhale. Bending that left knee. Exhale. Ha. And exploring your range of motion. Inhale, reaching the left leg high, separate toes. Exhale, left foot to the top, right knee down. Bending and straightening. Ha. Can you come into a consistent flow of breath? Not only does the Ujjayi pranayama, that sound of the breath, create an internal heat, making it safe for the body to move around. Find that lunge. Walk your hands up and begin to lean into that front knee. Exploring the right psoas muscle. Ha, from the right hip all the way down to the knee. Again, without blunt force, but gentle stretching. Arms reach, everybody. Inhale, leaning back is optional. Exhale, straighten that left leg. Again, fingertips can be on the floor or airplane the arms. So we build that internal heat, we strengthen our immune system But another beautiful, beautiful benefit to that audible breath is that it hypnotizes us. And then stop the fidgeting if you can and find stillness if you haven't already. Walking your hands up, pivot on the right knee, start to bend the left knee. Line your left heel with your right knee, arms out to a T. Deep breath in here. Left fingertips or hand down on the inside of that left foot. Lean the shoulder into the knee. Hug the knee into the shoulder. And reach to the sky. Inhale back up to a T. Straightening the left leg, right fingertips come down or hand. Inhale, reach that left arm over that left ear. When you exhale, look down. And then begin to look all around. Ha. On the in-breath, bend the left knee, come back up to a T. When you exhale, cartwheel hands to the inside of the left foot. Come up on the back toes, lift the back knee, left foot over to the left side. Walk hands down, maybe elbows come to the floor. Loosen your hands, everybody. Don't interlace, don't lock, don't white knuckle, don't grip, don't clamp, don't clench. Breathe. Or learn to back off and don't be so hard on yourself. Walking your hands up, down dog splits, please. Left leg high. Bend left knee, open the hip, exhale. Inhale, left leg up. Hands to the back of the mat as you exhale it all out, left knee into the chest. Roll yourself up, standing on the right leg, left knee in front of you. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Left knee opens, bend elbows, exhale. Inhale, center. Here's where we come into Garudasana. Left leg over the right, left arm underneath the right. Begin to sink the hips as you lift the elbows. Soften the shoulders down the ears or down the back. You can relax your ears too. Hari Om, Hari Om. This is hard. This is hard, but may I observe and soften to allow that peace in my mind, in my body. Take another big breath in. Sink down, exhale, ha. One-legged Tadasana. Inhale, reach the left knee up. Full airplane. Exhale, fingertips to the top of the mat. Big breath in, left leg up. Shoulders over wrists. One tap to the forehead. Exhale it out. Push it up. Inhale, down dog splits. Bend knee, open hip. Find the floor behind you with those left toes. Lift the hips as high as they'll go. Breathe. Ha. 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 Come swooping around slowly, left leg high, spread toes, left foot to the top as you exhale, right knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and then exhale, pivot on right knee, modified warrior two. Big breath in, left hand down, exhale. Inhale all the way up to a T. Right fingertips land at the bottom of the mat. Left leg straightens. Left arm over the ear. Inhale here. Pull the belly button back as you exhale. Come up and cartwheel hands to the inside of that left foot. Pivot on the toes. Lift the back knee. Elbows come down. Ha. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Walking the hands up. Plank position is your in-breath. Knees to the floor as you exhale. Cow pose, inhale. Cat, exhale. Neutral spine, left leg back, right arm forward, spinal balancing. Take another in-breath here. Exhale, awkward airplane. Right arm over to the right, left leg all the way over to the left, seeing the toes in your peripheral vision. Hari Om, say it with me. Hari Om. Hari Om, louder. Hari Om. Come back down the middle, please. Big breath in, reach. Child's pose is your exhalation. Ha. You feel your heart beat. Maybe you can even hear it. Thank you, body. Thank you, thank you. Let's go ahead and crawl up to the top of the mat. Cross the ankles behind you. Bring your tush to the floor. And we're going to come into Agni Sambhasana, fire logs. So stack your right leg on top of your left. Move your left shin forward so that it doesn't feel so good. And maybe your knee is as high off of your ankle as mine is, okay? If you want to intensify, you can dial it up by flexing the feet, bringing the fingertips next to the floor. You might stay right here, or with each powerful exhalation, you subtly lean forward. Again, no forcing, no yanking. Close your eyes. Pratyahara, observe and soften. Observe the reaction, the action, and soften. Pratyahara. Take another deep breath here, please. Melting into it as you exhale. And go ahead and change. Left leg on top, right leg on the bottom. Right shin moves forward. Your shins are parallel. Feet flexing is optional. Observe. And soften. Observe what is happening in my physical body, in my mental body, emotional body, spiritual body. And may I please soften into acceptance, truth. And when we soften into acceptance and truth, we soften the resistance. We open ourselves up to what can be. We open to receive the medicine that the universe is trying to provide for us in forms of sunshine, moonshine, sparkly stars, sunsets, sunrises, clouds, breeze, the temperature of the air, the green of the grass, the flowers blossoming everywhere. When we can get out of the muck in our heads, in our phones, on the TVs, and the newspapers, we get into the natural world, we get plugged in to the medicine. Hari Om. Observe and soften. Take another inhalation here. And melt into it. Notice shoulders, neck, jaw, tongue, Go ahead and release, bringing knees into the chest. And then go ahead and just drop your forehead to your knees. And giving yourself a well-deserved hug right now. When we allow ourselves to be in a hug for a minimum of 20 seconds, it helps the brain release dopamine and serotonin, feel-good hormones. Taking any hair ties or clips out, you're going to go ahead and roll back and forth on the spine. Massaging from the brainstem all the way to the tail. And then from here, everybody, you're going to just roll onto your backs. Cross your right leg over your left as though you're going into Garudasana. And then gently let your knees fall over to the left side. Elbows out, chin to the right. Breathe. Back to center. Unwind the legs. Other way, left leg over. And then slowly let the knees fall over to the right side, chin to the left. Breathe. Back to center, unwind the legs. And we're going to come into, you can lift your legs straight up, just legs up the wall. Or if you'd like to, you can bring a block or cushion underneath your tush and lift the legs up. Let your arms fall away from the body, palms open. Press the back of the third eye against the floor, lifting the chin slightly off the chest, keeping the airway clear. Slowly bending the knees. Lift the hips, moving the cushion off to the side. And allowing yourself to move into Shavasana. Take time to cover yourselves up. And once you settle into comfort and stillness, allow that breath to fall back to its most natural state. And then everybody, with each natural out breath, you're going to count down from 10. Each out breath is another number down. And once you get to 0, you are in Shavasana. Slowly begin to drag your thumbs across your fingertips and move your toes. And over the course of a deep inhalation, begin to stretch your arms over your head, reaching from fingertips to tippy toes. And when you exhale, roll into a ball on your side. Ha. Keeping the eyes closed, slowly make your way up to a seated position. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart. And just let yourself land. Blessed am I to awaken to a new day with new opportunities to serve with kindness. I see the light of the new day. I smell the smells and hear the birds awakening. May I share their eagle's eye perspective, the broader picture, and move through this day with more love and more understanding. I turn my palms flat over my heart, hold on to myself, thanking my able body for bringing me to my mat this morning, thanking my able mind for having the ability to think clearly, be empathetic, and share loving kindness. I bring my hands together in front of my heart, up to my third eye center, and I inhale, lifting the chin high. And with an open mouth, together we bow. Namaste, everyone. Namaste. Blessings to all of you out there in the world. Blessings to all of you and your loved ones. And yeah, blessings to all who have left our physical world. Namaste, everyone. Thank you for being here.